Police say Atlanta rapper's cowardly actions led to innocent teen's birthday party murders. That rapper is Lil Baby. So police are saying that Lil Baby's actions led to the death of 2 teens at a birthday party in Atlanta. Let's read more. WSB TV 2. And the police quote Lil Baby's actions as being cowardly. On Wednesday afternoon, February 26th, that was my birthday. The Atlanta Police Department held a news conference to announce 7 arrests in the shooting deaths of Jacody Davis and Lamont Freeman, both 13. Holy shit, man. These are kids. I wouldn't call them teenagers. I mean, maybe technically they're teenagers, but these are children. Freeman and Davis were killed in July 2024 while having a birthday party for Freeman. Major Ralph Woolfolk with the APD's Violent Crime Interdiction section said the boys' shootings were part of a gang war started with a shooting at a rapper's music video shoot. So it all started with events that happened at Lil Baby's music video shoot. So they say the cowardly acts of an Atlanta-based rapper that decided to go into a rival gang stronghold in a place he knew he should not have been. So, okay, now I'm remembering. I didn't get a chance to brush up on these stories before the stream, so we're kind of going in these raw, if you will. But now I am remembering that, yeah, so Lil Baby, he went into a rival gang's area to film a music video, and apparently, you know, he knew that would ruffle some feathers. Obviously, doesn't take a genius. I don't know the inner details of the gang's beefs. Maybe it'll go into that. Channel 2 Action News has obtained arrest warrants confirming the rapper Woolfolk referenced was Lil Baby, whose real name is Dominique Jones. In May 2024, 3 men were shot while Jones' music video was being filmed. Police said in the days after the shooting, they saw several shootings and homicides that could be connected back to the music video shooting. This event was like a catalyst for violence throughout the rest of the week at that time. Investigators said the boys' shootings stemmed from a high-ranking member of the gang opposing Jones' gang calling in a hit from a contraband cell phone inside a Georgia prison. What? So there was a high-ranking member of the gang opposing Jones' gang calling in a hit. So there was a hit called on somebody from Lil Baby's gang. So Lil Baby is openly in a gang? Shouldn't he be more discreet about that? Is that something that's like well known? Is Lil Baby in a gang? Just Google that. The AI overview says no. We need to believe the AI. AI says no, I believe it. Lil Baby has denied any involvement with gangs, but these reports are saying something completely different. Here we go on Quora. Is Lil Baby a Crip? Let's see. Okay, we actually do have info. So Lil Baby was born in 1994 in Atlanta. He grew up hanging with friends like Young Thug, Coach K, and P. Who the fuck is P? That's not Pee Wee Longway. There's someone, dude. His name is just P? P-E-E? Urine? Bro. P, aka Lil Urine, but you could call me P. That's great. So leaning more toward a life of petty crime and street hustling while his friends went on to thrive in the music industry. Okay, that was early. They're talking early, 2014. So Baby had not hit the scene yet in 2014. In 2015, at age 19, Lil Baby, okay, so he's younger than I even, wait, what? So he was 19 in 2015, but so was I. This isn't adding up. I was born in 1996. In 2015, I was 19. But they're saying he was born in 1994. So all of this is actually to be taken with a grain of salt. I am going to continue to read it, though. Lil Baby went to prison for 2 years for a probation violation. He was released in 2017. Interesting enough, Atlanta rapper Lil Baby was a 30 Deep Blood gang. Here's a mugshot of Lil Baby with the other members of the Bloods. They got arrested somewhere back in 2013. They were responsible for robbery, shootings, and so forth. All of them, except for Lil Baby, are doing 50 years to life. Whoa. What? Did he snitch? Dude, I mean, let's say that he snitched, because that's what it looks like at least. Let's say that he snitched. Remember, he came on the scene with Gunna. QLC had, like, paired them up together. Like, they were a pairing at the time in, like, 2018. And Gunna's a snitch too! I don't know. Interesting. I don't really have a point with that. I just find it interesting. Word is that Lil Baby is indeed a Crip and rolls with... Wait, what? I thought he was a Blood. Now, apparently Lil Baby got beat up so bad because he had testified against his other Blood gang members. Okay, so he is a snitch. Whoa! Is this... I'm finding all this out. This is like new information to me. Let's settle the facts. Lil Baby age. So he's 30. He was born in 1994. Lil Baby age in 2015. Oh yeah, I guess I'm 29 too. Okay, he's only a year older than me. I honestly forget how old I am now. I'm basically 30 at this point. I turned 29. So I guess it is all adding up. So we're going to believe Quora here. I was right about Lil Baby's a snitch, which is so ironic because Gunna is now labeled as a snitch as well. And they came on the scene together. And then they were both ended up snitches. So maybe it's time for another Gunna and Lil Baby collab album. Maybe? Now might be the perfect time. So he testified against the other Bloods. They are all apparently serving 50 years to life while he is free with a thriving music career. I mean, he's B-list, right? Lil Baby, he's definitely B-list. For sure, at least a B-list rapper. but certainly very famous and very well off, while the rest of his gang is serving 50 years to life in prison for crimes that they seemingly all committed together. Word is that Lil Baby is indeed a Crip and rolls with the Rollin' 60s Neighborhood Crips, no pun intended. The Rollin' 60s Neighborhood Crips is a street gang based in LA, California, originally formed in LA in 1976 from the West Side Crips and have since spread to other cities in the US. So what did he go back? Ooh, so maybe this is what happened. He basically burned down his connections in Atlanta. If I'm just based off this, please, anybody feel free to correct me on if I'm getting the facts wrong here. But based off of this, the story seems to be that Lil Baby got involved in a blood gang in Atlanta, the 30 Deep Blood Gang in Atlanta, while he was very young, in his late teens. They all got arrested for crime sprees that they were doing together. Lil Baby testified against his other gang members. They all went to jail. He skirted jail and went on to become a very famous, very successful rapper. Basically, at the same time as that's happening, he is in LA, becoming that famous, successful rapper, and obviously shunned by the Bloods at this point, and so joins the Crips while he's in LA, which I wonder how often that happens. Does that happen often? You snitch on one gang and the next just takes you in? Like, they must treat him like dog shit. I mean, maybe not since he has clout as being Lil Baby, but if he was just like a regular gang member and he comes in after being disgraced from his past gang, they treat you like a bitch. So I'm curious how that dynamic works. So he moves to LA, becomes a Crip. Then in 2024, after all that, damn near a decade after all of that, he is in Atlanta shooting a music video and purposefully goes to the Blood, I'm guessing a Blood neighborhood. After all of this, what is he doing? And then it results in the death of two 13-year-olds? Holy shit, you guys. Whoa. Lil Baby, reckless, stupid, snitch. I mean, I don't know. I'm also now remembering that video, which this is actually unrelated, but somewhat related because it's Lil Baby. Remember he was getting arrested and he was drunk as fuck? He was fucking with the cop that was arresting him. I think we should revisit that video. Just help paint the Lil Baby image. We're learning a lot about Lil Baby's character this year. Baby arrested. Here it is. So yeah, what the fuck is going on with Lil Baby?
Take my man down. You want to take my man down? Nah, I don't want to do that. Y'all serve me good. If I go to jail with a gun, y'all so make sure y'all check me good.
This is the same year that he...
Nah, check me good. I gotta go.
Is the same summer that he is being accused of sparking the events that would take the lives of two innocent 13-year-olds for knowingly going into a rival gang territory to shoot a music video. And then not only did those two teens die, children die, apparently for the rest of the week, crimes were happening between those two rival gangs across the city. Just extreme reckless behavior, and the reason we're watching this arrest footage is to fill in extra little coloring details of Lil Baby's reckless behavior. Although this is a very funny video. He is super drunk getting arrested.
You on the camera? I got a gun in my nuts. Check me.
I got a gun in my nuts. Remember that?
I got a gun.
I got a gun in my nuts.
I shoot myself dead. Y'all
How could I forget that?
super hard. I'm gonna shoot myself in the head when I get in the car. I got a gun.
Oh yeah, and then he says, I'm gonna shoot myself in the head as soon as I get in the car. Man, he's a weird dude. It's a lot of cops. You got a gun in my nuts.
Come here.
Lil Baby.
Hey! I need 20 bands. Call the number for me. Hey, security. The black guy.
Oh yeah, and then he tries to bribe the security officer. Alright, let's continue with the article. Oh wait, so they're piecing together clues that he's a Crip. So I guess it's not confirmed that he's a Crip, but he's posting with a lot of blue. So, Lil Baby, what the fuck? In May 2024, 3 men were shot while Jones' music video was being filmed. Police said in the days after the shooting, they saw several shootings and homicides that could be connected back to the music video shooting. Investigators said the boys' shootings stemmed from a high-ranking member of the gang opposing Jones' gang calling in a hit from a contraband cell phone inside a Georgia prison. So yeah, that's a wrinkle that kind of is tripping me up. I don't know the details of that. Woolfolk also had a direct statement for Jones during the news conference. This team will work relentlessly to hold you accountable, he said. A $50,000 reward is being offered for more info. And since that was a while ago that I found that link, let's see if there is any updates. Wait, first, before we look for more updates, let's see what people are saying about this on Reddit. To answer your question, some dumb fucks think street cred is more important than anything. You can be a multi-platinum rapper and for some reason it means nothing if you can't gangbang. Forrest Gump's mama said it best, stupid is as stupid does. So they're just talking about why the fuck is he involved in gangs when he is so successful? A lot of people get wrapped up in extortion-like deals, especially if you use the street cred to gain fame or virality in your local area. Yeah, I can see that. I mean, you saw what happened to 6ix9ine and watching the documentary on BFM will shed a lot more light on it. Arrest made in teen's death a week ago. We'll watch this.
New warrants reveal that Atlanta police believe a shooting that resulted in the deaths of 2 teens happened because of a Lil Baby music video. This afternoon, police announced 2 additional arrests made in connection to the shooting last summer.
And then police say that this was all the result of tension, a beef between 2 gangs. The 11 Alive's Erica Murphy is live from police headquarters with the very latest. So, Erica, what led police to these arrests?
Well, Ron, they say that a wiretap between a man sitting behind bars and some of the suspects is one of the things that tipped them off to all of the people they've arrested so far. They also shared that the plot for this deadly shooting runs deep. In fact, we have confirmed after looking over arrest warrants for the 7 people implicated in this deadly shooting that one of the people they're looking at is Atlanta-based rapper Lil Baby.
Video evidence depicted several people in this community pouring out of their apartments, attempting to triage wounds, attempting to transport persons to the hospital.
On July 2nd, a shooting at the Oakland City West End Apartments claimed the life of 13-year-old best friends Jacody Davis and Lamont Freeman. The pair were gathered to celebrate Freeman's birthday. Another child, just 11, was also shot.
Is a birthday party for one of the kids?
Was allowed to be a 13-year-old for 27 minutes. Before gang violence ultimately took his life.
Officials say Atlanta police, along with the FBI, have been working for months to bring the people responsible for taking these 2 young lives to justice. Major Ralph Woolfolk says that the killings are tied to a gang rivalry that escalated during a video shoot.
Gang violence that was orchestrated by adults in our city, and cowardly acts of an Atlanta-based rapper that decided to go over into a rival gang stronghold and shoot a music video in a place that he knew he should not have been.
In all, 7 people have been arrested, but 2 men, Ollie Caldwell and Traydon Crawford, were just arrested. Now, police say there is now a $50,000 reward to bring everyone who might be involved with the shooting to justice. And we also want you to know that we've been hearing for months through tipsters that rapper Lil Baby might be involved in this, but today was the first day we were able to report it because we confirmed it through those warrants that we looked at. Reporting from Atlanta Police Headquarters, Erica Murphy, 11 Alive News.
Baby. You better buckle up, baby. I have a feeling this is just the beginning of this for him. Sheesh.